Hello everyone, I'm Narakich. If you want to know more about Russia and you understand my English, please welcome to my channel. This video I prepared especially for my beautiful subscribers. For Western women who want to know more about female Slavic wisdom, if you are feminist, don't watch this. Video is full of things that you hate and disgust. Positive sexism, humor and self-irony. Of course, I'm against any violence and I'm against victim blaming. I just want to present you my point of view on this story, what we can learn from this story and how to avoid dramatic stories in your life. I'm sorry because I will use Russian names of all these heroes, gods and goddess. I don't know how it's pronounced correctly. I hope you will understand me. The story about Medusa Gorgon. Her face you can see on logotype on Versace, for example. Versace and Galliano is very difficult. Girls, if you are not married, I'm not sure that you should dress it. I'm sorry. Old Greece mythology. Beautiful Medusa Gorgona. No, beautiful Medusa. At the moment she was not Medusa Gorgona yet. Beautiful Medusa lives in the sea. And she is beautiful and charming, and once Poseidon, who is a god of the sea and who is a god of water, in fact, he saw beautiful Medusa. He decided that he wanted to know her closer. He offered to her, but Medusa didn't like Poseidon. She hid herself in the temple of Athena. Poseidon arrived to this temple. He raped her in this temple. After that, Athena, she say, "Oh, Medusa and Poseidon, you defile my temple. This is a crime." And after that, she transformed Medusa to Medusa Gorgona. After that, this beautiful girl Medusa, she got snakes instead her hair, and she was not able to watch on people because everyone on whom she looked, this person converts to the stone, to the rock. This is a sad story, but this story has disgusting continuation because after that different heroes, different fighters, they try to kill this Medusa Gorgon because she's danger for population, as you understand, and one of them was Perse, and this Athena, she even helped who transformed Medusa to Medusa Gorgona, she even helped to Perse. She explained to him how to fight with Medusa. She gives him special mirror for protection, so like that he was able to kill this Medusa. He cut her head, and last dramatic episode of this story is that blood of Medusa fall down on the earth, and it was like pregnant blood of Medusa from Poseidon. This blood fertilized the earth, and like that the earth burned two monsters. One of them, it's how it's called? Pegasus. It's a Pegasus. It's a god of poetry, as I remember. Just an ancient Greece drama. And for sure, all feminists and women rights activists, they would say, "Oh, what was a disgusting world." And thanks God that now we have some protection for women, but I disagree with them. For my opinion, we continue, in fact, to live in the same unfair world. In fact, we continue to be the same Medusa in the ocean, in the danger world, with the different gods and powerful people. And let's present you my point of view on all the story and what we can learn from here. What I understand in this unfair world, that poor women, they can't fight for their rights. I live in Russia and I see that if poor women fight for their rights, they spend their life in the jails. And okay, media present some stories about them at the moment when they arrive to the jail, but after that they stop to talk about them. It's rich women and successful women who fight for our rights, okay? And we girls, we will fight with the cellulite. What I would do personally if I were Medusa? And in fact, we continue to be the same Medusa. We live in danger world, we live under the sea, and we know this Poseidon. Medusa, she knew the Poseidon, she knew that in fact it's a god, it's a master of her underwater world. And she should be happy that men like that watch it on her. If I were Medusa and once Poseidon come to me and he say, hey girl, let's spend some time together, I would say, oh Mr. Poseidon, hello, my name is Medusa. I so would like to be your friend. I heard a lot about you. I'm sure that from you I can study a lot. I appreciate to spend some time with you. Poseidon, yes, he's presented like strong, cruel and powerful, but he is not presented like crazy man. And in fact, I explain you why he became so angry, because Medusa did a mistake. She refused Poseidon, girls. She refused Poseidon. Instead, communicate with him, to be his friend, to have some relations with him, to gain castle, underwater castle for her. Because for Poseidon to make underwater castle, to offer underwater castle for her, this underwater car, I don't know, it's nothing. He has thousands of that. Instead of that, she just refused everything, and what she did, she hid herself in the temple of Athena. Very strange woman. I explain you, she's a women rights activist because she thought that Athena will protect her in her temple. And what powerful Athena did in this story, she just say, oh my god, this girl is incredibly stupid, and she say, okay, you defile my temple. And she transformed her to Medusa. He was so shocked of this behavior that she decided, okay, this woman shouldn't exist. Okay, this woman, after that, she will complain all the time that I didn't protect her in my temple. No, it's better for me. I don't want to destroy my relations with Poseidon, and in fact, we are brothers because they are God. So Athena just make a decision. She blamed Medusa. She invented some reason that Medusa defiled her temple, so she just invented some reason to transform her to Medusa Gorgon, to transform her to the monster who can't communicate with other people. In fact, she transformed her to the beach. Yes, disgusting feminist beach. No, please don't complain, it's a joke. It was a joke and sarcasm. Why Medusa refused Poseidon? Because she had humanitarian education. I explain you. Yes, she did read too much romantic books, but girls, these books, they just sell you the dream. Cinema, they sell the dream. These stories, it's not true. Don't base your life on the stories when some girl, very poor and not very beautiful girl, regular girl, who just live and she works like a mechanic, yes, and once incredibly rich and beautiful prince arrived to manage his car and he fall in love with her. This never happened in reality. And if you see this situation, I'm sure that this prince, he has small dick or things like that, or he is disgusting abuser. Because usually men, they find a woman of their level. And I'm not talking about financial status, because wellness of woman, it's not in financial sentence, it's in her women power, how she is flexible. Yes, flexibility is the most important power of women. And on example of this myth, I explain you what is to be flexible, what is adapt yourself to present situation, to adapt yourself for different men. Ask popular men, stable men, I call them stable men. Yes, it's not the one with tattoo everywhere, rock stars on BMW. No, forget BMW. No, more men on BMW, it doesn't work. And these stable status men, they know exactly how to treat women. And the same story, it's for centuries. They know that to treat women, they need to feed her, give her clothes, give her space, make pleasure to her, and spoil her. And I promise American men, they know that too, but they play that they don't know. They push you in their media, in American media, they present you that women should be strong, independent, but it's a cheating. They present you that you should be like that, but after that they run after poor Russian girls who don't have anything, over the women power. Women power is this weakness. Look, this flexibility. Yes, what is the weakness? Weakness and flexibility, in fact, it's synonyms. Even in the bed, a woman should be flexible, you know, woman should be extended, and men should be strong. It's different qualities of two different genders. I was not in USA, but I met some American men in my life. One of them married with a Russian prostitute. Yes, it was in fact the girl from the bar. He explained to me that yes, they are together 13 years, 15 years. He is very happy. That is a presentation that your profession and your education, it's not important. The most important how you are charming, flexible, pretty and happy in your life. It doesn't matter that you have good education or you are a financist or lawyer or things like that, because if you are a lawyer you would be interested for gamer. You know, this guy who work during the day with his muscles. No, I'm okay to work with the muscles during the day, no problem, but after that they arrive to home, they take their beer, games, I don't know, football and things like that. Yes, this kind of men, to have wife who are lawyer, it's very respectful for them. But this video is not for girls who are lawyers. Stories about American men. One of them, it was my subscriber on Facebook. It's men like of 45, very sportive, with huge shoulders like that. And I subscribed on him because yes, he presented his shoulders and he makes some jokes sometimes. Enough charming, blue eyes, white American type, you know, like that. And recently he met a woman and okay, he published one post, I met a woman, it's okay, but like second post it was, so I met a woman, she is very independent, she pays for her everywhere, she shares bills with me. We go to holidays, she pay a half, things like that. He was very proud of that, and it was long post like that. And I leave a comment like, oh my God, thanks God that I'm in Europe, where I continue to be charming and popular without paying half of expenses. And you know what he did after that? He destroyed his post and he never repeats that again, because he knew, in fact, that it is shame. American men, they cheat you, I explain you, they know very well how they should behave, but they try to find the way, they push their positions. Why? Because in fact men, they are more cheaters, they are more powerful, they have testosterone. Yes, I'm against equality, I know they have testosterone, they are strong, they do not sleep, they bring my baggage. Me, I'm not like that. I need to take care about myself. I don't have testosterone. I'm disgusting lawyer. I'm bad businessman. I can't fight for my rights. What I need in the life. This is protection. I want men who take care about me. I don't want to persuade him and explain him and to be equal. Now I'm in France and I see all these equal couples who live together for years. They have like 3 kids together, and men, they just share all expenses. And what I see, they don't have passion in their couple. You know, they're like friends. They don't have sex for years. They live together, yes, they have these common kids, yes, they live together, sometimes they have some interest, but they're just like a friends. Girls pronounce, when on the dating, pronounce your wishes, say something like that I need men spoil me, it's very important for me. My grandmother is Russian, says that your grandmother is Ekaterina Semenova, and you saw an example of their happy life, and you want to be like that, because in fact for men it's important too to spoil her girls. It's very important too, like that they feel them strong, and you remember that men should be strong. I don't think that poor beautiful women should fight for their rights. It's different Athenas who fight for their right, because girls, I remind you, we are not in fair world. All these Athenas, they help to Perseus, to different Poseidon and to other men to build their career, to get their best places, positions and better education. what we have after that, why we fight in this unfair world. Let this Poseidon and Perseus, let them to get their power, and after that to show, to present, to please us. Look what man does after they get money. They go to spend there in bordel. Yes, I hope it's international word. Yes, they go to spend their money on whores. I explain you that we should be that whore. Beautiful, charming, but that whore with whom they want to have a long relation. Yes, no short relations. Strong women and pushy women, they are not charming, they are not sexy. Men don't want to communicate with them, even if these women succeed to build relations. Oh my God, I know so many stories. For example, one of my best friends, yes, he was married with a woman who pushed him to marry with her, and during two years he just refused to fuck her. Can you imagine? Yes, because he didn't want it. Men, they're so sensitive in their head in the term of sex. They are much more sensitive than we. Yes, for us, we just, in fact, if you're a woman, you should be master of your body. Relax yourself and make sex how it's necessary. But for men, it's different. Yes, they have the passion or they don't have the passion. And how men could have the passion for a strong woman for a long time. Okay, maybe once or two times in a term of exotic, maybe it's very funny to fuck with a directrice, with a boss, but no, it's opposite of psychology of men. Usually they want charming kids. Look, even among men there are a lot of pedophilia. Yes, it's not for women, it's for men. Why? Because they want to take care. It's one of bad sides of men. But like that, we can see what is important for them. They won't take care about somebody, give them opportunity to take care about you. And now, announce, girl, I decided to open the courses. Yes, I became a coach. Certain girls already, they text me, please, I want some coaching, talk with me, things like that. I decided that if there is a demand, so girls want it, even without my offering, so looks like you really need it. I decided to open that. So I offer you small consultations, like 1 hour for the price of beverage, of the drink. Text me in Instagram to Noa Kitsch, the same name. And of course, leave comments here with your questions that we can discuss online, on public, on the video. I hope this video was interesting for you. Bye bye, my beautiful medusas. Thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe on my channel.